Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Leo. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If it does, I'd really love to hear about it if you wouldn't mind liking the video or posting a comment below. If the entire reading or some portion of it does not resonate for you, then don't try to force it. Just take what, feels like it's your truth and leave the rest behind. So I am starting here, Leo, with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. We're trying to get an overall energy of this connection between you and whoever it is that you're connecting with. So overall energy at this time, please. Okay, we got two cards, actually. Card number 15, which says action, and card number 37, which says fruition. And the action is waning gibbous 6, and fruition is the harvest moon. So number 15, the action card here, is really very simple. It's just a time for action. Like perhaps you've been waiting around or you've been treading water instead of going after something you want. And this card is just a call for action. So either you need to take action or there is action happening in this connection, but that is what this card talks about. Card number 37, fruition, here talks about, really about the harvest. You work really hard to create something. You've worked hard at many things, and this is a time to celebrate all that you worked for. This is a time of gratitude and joy. And so this is this is either the state of the connection currently, or this is where you're being advised to move it into action and celebration. Whatever you've accomplished, whatever you individually or together, now is a time to celebrate that accomplishment. Okay, we're going to take a look at the tarot now. We're going to see if we could get 3 cards on how this person feels about you, the person you're connecting with, and then we're going to get 3 cards for the most likely near future. Okay, most likely near future, what we'll see. So we're going to start here with feelings, because I always like to look at feelings. Feelings can change quite quickly. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel one way about someone in the morning, and then in the afternoon I feel more hopeful about the situation, I mean, ultimately I always feel the same, but anyway, we're going to get 3 cards for how this person feels about Leo, please. 3 cards. 1 card did pop out. The 6 of Cups here, which is actually one of my favorite cards in a love reading, because the 6 of Cups talks about, it talks about friendship, but a very loving friendship. And I don't know, I feel all relationships should start with friendship, but this card talks about feeling like you're right at home with someone, like they know you so well and they understand you so well. And it's thinking back on those positive moments with them and remembering them and kind of celebrating them on your own, We also get the 9 of Pentacles here, which is a feeling of the person in the 9 of Pentacles is very attractive, not just physically, but also attractive. Like their whole life is attractive. Everything that they have is attractive because they've worked really hard to get to where they are. That's really interesting how that ties into this fruition. And this is a card about being happy about all that you have, all that you've grown, all that you have gathered for yourself. Okay. And it's a card of attractiveness. Okay. But this card could mean that they're feeling that way, like because of you, like you help them feel like this attractive and accomplished person. Okay. Or it could be that they see you in that light. They see you as this attractive and accomplished person. We're going to clarify these a bit, but we might not get an answer to if that's how you make them feel or if that is how they feel about you. But we will clarify the cards. We also get the 4 of Wands, which is this fruition. This is a celebration of all that you have gone through together. They call this card sometimes like a wedding card, because at a wedding, excuse me, at a wedding we're celebrating the life we've built together. You know, you meet someone and you date and you go through these trials together. And then at your wedding, you're celebrating what you've gone through already and the hope for everything that you're going to build together in the future. This is about that foundation that you're building your life on. And it's a card of celebration, not just a celebration by yourself, but celebration with someone else or with many other people. So I would say that this person feels, well, they're looking back on the past that you've shared together and they appreciate it and they are hopeful for a future. They feel like they feel with this card with the Nine of Pentacles there, they feel like they've achieved a lot, or that you have achieved a lot, like I said, because that's what that card represents. Let's take a look at the most likely near future, what we might see in this connection, in the most likely near future, please, in this connection, and then we'll clarify the cards. Okay, we get the Two of Wands, which is about making a choice, okay, and embracing a choice, and then planning for the future. The Two of Wands is a planning card because they're making a decision. They have these two wands to pick from, and they've grabbed this one, and they're holding the globe in their hand, and they're like, can I get to this? Can I get to this thing that I want, you know? And if so, how do I do it? How do I go about getting to it? We also got the Five of Wands, which actually is a card of conflict, okay? Not necessarily conflict in the relationship, though that sometimes happens, like it can represent like fighting, but mostly I look at that as a, you know, it's not going to be easy, but it's really important to me because it's a wand, and wands inspire you. They light your fires, they give you courage, and they give you excitement, you know? And so with the Five of Wands, there's conflict happening there, but it's something you really want to fight for, okay? So it's definitely not a bad card, in my opinion. We also get the Page of Pentacles. Pages are students, and the Page of Pentacles in specific is one that I think of as a student. I really think of this as I want to learn more. I want to experience more. I want to understand more kind of energy. But it's it's kind of a focus, you know, focusing on that pentacle, you know, and like I said, learning more about the pentacle and whatever that pentacle represents to the two of you. That's what this is about, you know, investing in it and working more towards it. So it's really there's a celebration of the past and a plan and a movement in the future, though there does appear to be a bit of struggle happening here. But, you know, that's to be expected in any connection, right? In anything in life, really. We run into conflict. We run into challenges. That's what helps us grow. Change is not free of challenge and pain. Well, it can be free of pain, but it's definitely not free of challenge. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to clarify. We're going to start with that Six of Cups, which if you and this person, if this is a newer connection, the Six of Cups just means that they feel that bond with you like you already know each other, okay? And if this is a long-term connection or you've been at this for a while, then this is just them remembering the good times with you, remembering how much fun they've had with you and what you've built between the two of you. Can we clarify the Six of Cups, please? we get the Six of Wands, which is success. In the Six of Wands, they've accomplished what they were looking to accomplish. It's a victory card, okay? So yeah, there's just a lot of positive energy there. Looking back, remembering things, or just feeling that bond, that connection, like this person just really knows me and I know them, and we just understand each other on a deep level, and how that feels like such a win, you know? Just feels like a great victory. Can we clarify the Nine of Pentacles? I do think that this Nine of Pentacles has more to do with the person. I feel like you make them feel like they're attractive and like they have it all, you know? They have everything that they could need. And not to say that they don't find you attractive, because I'm positive that they do, but that I do think this is more about themselves and how they feel. Can we please clarify the Nine of Pentacles? This deck is usually, doesn't take very long to like spit out an answer, but it's kind of moving a little bit slow this morning. There we go. Well, that is, let me see here, the Four of Swords, which is a card, another card of planning, actually. In the Four of Swords, well, in this case it's a witch, but you know, the soldier is usually laying there, and they're recuperating from the past, okay, and they're planning for the future. But it's a rest card. It's a taking a moment, and it's a very not moving kind of energy. This is sort of stationary and thinking of the future and hoping for, thinking of the past and trying to learn lessons from the past and thinking about the future. Let's clarify the Four of Wands, please. We get the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card about walking away from things that didn't turn out, okay? Things that didn't, and then we get the Devil to clarify that. So yeah, in the Eight of Cups here, someone is, someone has invested themselves in all of these cups here, okay? And I don't know if you can see, maybe if I hold it there. There are 8 cups here, but there's a spot here for a 9th cup. And the idea is that they've taken that ninth cup, which is something else that they've invested themselves in, okay? Because all of these are their investments from their heart, and they take that cup with them, and that represents that hope for the future, which there's just a lot of hope for the future here for sure. But the Devil energy, that's something that you've let control you. And that could be a possession or an addiction or something along those lines, but it's something that we let control us and make our choices for us, you know? We don't mean to. I mean, it's not our intention to let it make our choices, but we cannot help ourselves. If you think about being obsessed with a person, for example, I think that's one that many of us can understand. Oh, sorry about my camera. When you're obsessed with them, you behave in ways that sometimes don't make sense. You wouldn't normally do that, but suddenly you find yourself just behaving really foolishly, okay? Anyway, so this, I believe that they feel that they're walking away from that. You know, this, by the way, is Capricorn energy. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, but walking away from something that they were allowing to control them, and walking towards this brighter future, okay? It looks like things have improved in your relationship recently, and they're just looking forward to how it's going to be in the future. Can we take a look at this Two of Wands, please? Can you clarify the Two of Wands for us? Please clarify the Two of Wands for Leo. That's funny. The Fool. The Fool is Aries energy, so you might be dealing with an Aries, but and the Three of Cups here. And the Fool is talking about a new beginning and a leap into that new beginning. And that's what is happening here. You know, there is this plan to move towards this something, and hopeful and a joyful excitement and courage. You know, the Fool isn't afraid of what's going to happen. The Fool has faith that wherever I land, that's where I need to be, and that's the path that I should walk down. And it's very hopeful, but also, like I said, they just have faith that it's going to work, and they take that leap off the edge there. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is more celebration. There's just all these, there's a lot of celebration happening here in your reading all over the place. This is really just enjoying someone's company. In the Three of Cups here, they're just kind of drinking and laughing, and that's what it's about, just spending time with someone and focusing, not really focusing on, just not focusing on negative, because you're just having such a good time with them. You're just really enjoying yourself and enjoying their company. Can we please, so it's about a new beginning, a leap of faith into this, like, let's just have a good time, you know, let's just enjoy ourselves. Can we clarify that Five of Wands? It just occurred to me that this might resonate more for you. Like, you might feel that this is your story. Suddenly, right at this moment, it occurred to me that somebody watching might be single and not currently in a relationship, but very grateful for their past and hopeful for their future. So that might resonate for you here. I could see that being a situation here, but if you are in a relationship, then this other person that you are with is just very hopeful for what will come. If this is a newer relationship for you, sometimes you have to take the reading and, for example, if you get cards with words on it, sometimes you have to adjust the words, because Spirit is just trying to get that idea across to you. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily exactly how that card is normally read. So if this is a newer relationship, you might need to adjust it a little. Maybe there's past that they had that they've just gotten over, or that they're walking away from, something that was hard for them, but they're hopeful for a future with you. There is a lot of hope in this connection and what this connection will be. So regardless of how long you've been in it or how long you've known them, they're releasing the past. They feel very connected towards you. They feel like they can trust you and they can talk to you, and you have they feel very comfortable with you in a very sweet sort of way and hopeful for the future. So yeah, this Five of Cups, this Five of Wands here, we get the Four of Cups. And in the Four of Cups, this is someone who has invested in these cups, you know, and they just didn't turn out the way that they wanted. I think this is talking about past, and how that past disappointment, or not, just like not, things not turning out exactly how you wanted, is going to creep up on you and create a little bit of drama in this connection. But I don't think it's what's happening between the two of you. I think this is fear-based, and so it's affecting the connection. We also get the Knight of Swords, which is someone who is very focused, very dedicated to where they're headed, very dedicated to whatever it is that they've decided to charge towards. So maybe there's been a big focus on getting something a specific way in the past, and I just think that's creeping back up with this Five of Wands. Can we clarify the Page of Pentacles, please? Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. Temperance and the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is the natural progression of the Two of Wands. And so with this Page of Pentacles, which is this investigation, this study, this exploration of this pentacle, okay, this something that interests, and that also pentacles represent a commitment. They represent stability and I'm thinking the word concrete, but like, you know, something, well, I mean, stable is, okay, yeah, basically. And there's the card here of Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, so you might be dealing with the Sagittarius, but the Temperance card is about patience, things taking the time that they take to balance properly, you know? And then the Three of Wands. So it's almost like I'm looking into this and we're moving forward in this, but it's going to take time, and then we will move on to the next step. So we're going from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. We're progressing forward there with that card. Let me go ahead now and draw advice from this oracle deck. Your heart knows the way. We're going to get advice for you, Leo, in regards to this connection. Thank you for watching this video. It feels so very straightforward. I hope it resonates for you. I hope it brings you hope. You know, there's a lot of hope here in this. There's a lot of hope coming from this other person. I hope that you feel it as well, because they do want a future and they believe it could be bright with you. So let's see, can we get, but thank you so much for watching this video. If it resonates for you, I would love to hear about it, truly. If you could like the video, that helps. But also, if you want to put a comment down below or send me an email, my email address is provided in the notes below. But can we get advice for Leo? You come from love, card number 51. You come from love. And card number 9, which says, remember your perfection. I don't think I've ever drawn that card before. 51, you come from love. I'm going to read both of these for you. You come from love and you return to love. And while you are here, you are a perfect expression of love. Does the meaning of life elude you? Do you wonder from whence you've come, why you are here, and where you are meant to be? You've lived your life on the edge of confusion, with one foot in question and the other in fear. You've looked for your identity in the approval of others and in the stories of where you were and what you've done. The more you've tried to find yourself in the world, the more you've felt lost. The more you've tried to define who you are, the more invisible you've become. This card reminds you that you struggle to know your true self because you've made yourself small by hiding beneath false identities. By attaching yourself to fleeting ideas, you've built your house on a wave and then wondered why it's fallen apart. Today, strip yourself of all that you've placed after the words I am. Labels do nothing but limit the limitless. Labels do nothing but limit the limitless you. Remove all labels, all explanations, all that you've done, all that you've used to define who you are, and as you do, experience the freedom of becoming the whole, unlimited you. So yeah, this is about how we box ourselves in with labels. You are just simply love is what the card is saying here. Excuse me. Remember your perfection. Your salvation is always just a change of focus away. Do you know you create your reality with focused attention? Whatever you focus on expands. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. You understand these truths in theory, and yet you fixate on that which is not working. You allow your mind to dwell on your fears, and you tell stories to justify your pain. This again speaks about, I just find it interesting that they're talking about you define who you are, like you define yourself and your life based off of the stories you tell of your past. I just find that interesting. It just popped out from both of those cards. So all the while your energy flows to that which you don't want, creating in your life more limitations, further strengthening the stories of pain. Oh, like a focus of painful stories and the pain you've been through in the past. That's interesting. This card reminds you that there is a better way to live. Take control of your mind today and become intentional with your thoughts. When your fears arise, soothe yourself by saying, everything is working out for me. When your pain occupies you, remind yourself, this too shall pass. When you want to fight for your limitations, let go and exclaim, I'd rather be happy than right. Oh, wow, that's a tough that's a tough statement, isn't it? For a lot of people, I'd rather be happy than right. I'd rather be happy than right. I hope you would as well. In this way, gently guide yourself back into remembering that you alone are the chooser of your life. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's obvious, but I kind of have a cold. Anyway, that's everything that I have for you, Leo. I hope that the reading resonated for you and brought you some hope and clarity. There's a lot of hope here. I mean, life is not easy, you know? We have challenges, and that's okay. That's normal. There's something here about the past creeping in, you know? You have control of that, just like these cards are saying. Don't let the past define you. It's in the past. Right this moment is who you are. Right this moment is everything you are. And if you're just expressing yourself in positivity and love and gratitude, I mean, that's what you are, this right now. And so anyway, please remember to move forward, like I was saying, with positive thoughts and positive words, with gratitude and generosity, so that you pull all those things back into yourself. So thank you so much again, Leo. I hope that you have a great day. I hope that I see you back here again in the future. Bye.